Hello the internet! It is Sunday the 7th of November 2021 and welcome back to the channel. Now I just finished surfing for the month of October. I surfed every single day for October, 31 days. Thanks to Arsen wetsuits and Bell's surf wax. What I want to do today is take you through the entire month with one wave from each session. So the best wave, multiple angles of best wave from every single day. If you're interested in seeing 31 days of surfing condensed down to a short video, continue watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Share this out with all your surfing friends. So the season began, unsurprisingly, on day 1, October 1, right there at Crookhaven Heads. That's called Crookies. That's the left-hand point break. That's arguably the better break here at Culburra Beach. I was pretty stoked to get this wave. Wasn't quite the point, it was a little on the inside, but still psyched me up. Day 2, also the exact same spot, same break, same wave, digging it, yep. Day 3 and 4, Day 3 and 4, swell was pretty gnarly up that side. I figured I should walk the southern end of Culburra Beach. This is Tilbury Cove area, and I got a couple there. It was a little bit more cleaner, a little bit nicer, a little bit smoother. Was hoping for an open face here, but you know, didn't get one. Closeout city style. Come day 5, back up at Crookies. Swell was a bit small, so I took the right-hand section, managed to get a fairly long ride on this rather small wave. It was time for a local one, right here, right off the front of my place, day 6, yeah! Well, day 7, the first day of onshore slop. Nothing to see here, folks, move right along. Up at Crookies, almost got caught up in my leash on this wave, but I still managed to make the wave work. This felt good. Now the swell kind of dropped off for days 9 and days 10. Crookhaven Heads again, the right hand section, a very small wave, but it still does kind of work. I find small waves more difficult, right? They're more difficult to get up on, more difficult to stay up on, more difficult to generate speed. It's just hard work in small swell. But it is still fun, right? It is still fun. Just get out there in any conditions, make it work, get it, enjoy it, surf it, love it, yeah! More days of onshore slop now, and whenever it's like this I just go local. I don't bother walking and try to find somewhere. If it's nor'easterly, it's blowing on shore, I just go local. I was actually pretty stoked to get this wave in these conditions. I was like, oh wow, okay, I pulled something out of I pulled the rabbit out of the hat here. Pretty certain this was the only wave I got this day. Yeah, just crappy onshore again, and the rabbit came out of that hat again. Day 14, this day I didn't even get out the back. Now this does happen to people every now and then, right? You know, sometimes it's too big, sometimes it's too much movement of water. I tried paddling out here. This was Crookhaven Heads, right up the point here. The swell wasn't massive, but there was a lot of movement of water. I just couldn't get out. I ended up getting dragged right down the beach, like 3 or 4 banks worth, and out of frame of beach camera. And I ended up just getting some white water, and that's my wave a day for that day. Thing that I like about this project is it gets you into the rhythm, the pattern, the movements, the momentum, and maybe if I hadn't have been surfing every day, maybe I wouldn't have even got to that whitewater section, right? Maybe I wouldn't have even gone in. So I kind of like the project for that. But yeah, this one's pretty lousy. Enjoy the lousiness. Hey, it must happen to all of us, right? It happens to all of us sometime, surely. Thankfully, the next day the conditions were better and that left was back on at Crookies. Really loved the speed I got on this wave. Like, I didn't surf it very long, but the speed this thing gave me on that initial takeoff, that was a lot of fun. Taste for that left, and on day 16 I wanted it again. Even wanted the little barrel there. I tried the little tuck in, didn't quite make that though. Swell dropped off again on day 17, and this is lousy. Don't even watch it. Look away right now. Don't look at this. Don't watch it. Don't walk it. Don't enjoy this. This is lousy. If I could have positioned myself better on this wave, I would have surfed better. I don't know, I look at the playback and I can see what I'm doing wrong, and just need to learn to surf better. Right? That's it, gotta learn to surf better. Another onshore sloppy day right here off the front. Little beach break. Still fun, but lousy conditions. This pretty much takes the cake as the lousiest day of the season. Hey, at least I'm out there catching a wave every freaking day. But in a nutshell, or in a word, this day, lousy. "21 days in, and the swell picked up again, thankfully. It was time to hit Crookies for the left. I quite liked this wave. Good fun. Had a rough one on day 22. I don't know what happened. I just didn't perform very well, and there was a rip right next to me. I was down the southern point here at Tilbury, and yeah, I just didn't enjoy the surf. It's like one of those ones where you're like, all right, I'm done, and I was done. Very similar conditions the next day, just a lot of paddling around to stay on the one section just to get a bit of slop. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed this day. 2 days of surfing that you don't quite enjoy are still 2 days of surfing, right? Better than not surfing, and I managed to get a wave. I guess in a way, it's a good thing. Like, this is 3 days of these kind of similar conditions, and I guess if you can paddle out and you can get a wave even in, you know, a lot of rips, and at least you're keeping your core strength up. That's how I look at it. Like, at least you're keeping your body strength and the momentum and the movement and the flexibility, and, you know, I'm 46, right? I gotta keep this momentum rolling, otherwise it may all stop. almost made the wrong decision here and went left on this wave. Now thankfully the wave was forgiving and it did give me enough time to correct my ways and go right and still get a pretty decent ride. These kind of things is like definitely me learning to surf, right? Learning to read the wave. Even if I'm on the wave, work out what I'm gonna do wrong and correct it before I've done it. Thankfully this wave, yeah, gave me some forgiveness and I enjoyed it. More snappy, right? I gotta be more snappy. Snap, snap, snap. I understand that, and I'm a bit too much flow, and I gotta be more aggressive. It's kind of a thing I'm working on. Well, it's definitely a thing I need to work on, and I understand that. I recognize it. Come on, snap, snap, snap. I feel like that's gonna come to me. It's just gonna it's almost gonna snap into gear, right? If you surf every day, you up your wave count, you up your experience level, the learning curve, theoretically, well, the curve stays the same, but the distance becomes a little shorter, right? Just by numbers, right? If you surf every single day. So I'm comfortable waiting for the snap, but I recognize I need it. If anybody's got some spare snap, this wave. I love the way it just sort of popped up there and it was clean, and I mean, maybe I could have tucked myself into something here, but I don't want to get too carried away, too excited. It was just fun, nice size and nice and clean. And the swell really dropped off on this day, day 29. This isn't quite Crookhaven. I actually came a little ways back. It was lousy everywhere, and I just saw this little beach break, and the idea is just to get out and get a wave, so I managed to get this little sucker, and that's all I got. See, I feel like I got the right section on this wave. I positioned myself better. I carved across to get to the better part of the wave. I know I'm doing it. I need to do it more, and I need to do it better and more effectively. But I am doing it. That's what I'm saying. Doing it better, that's the aim of my game, and I feel like I am getting better. This is day 31, the last day of the season. This left was a sneaky little left in a section that was probably mainly closing out, and I managed to pull a left. I was pretty stoked with that. Does conclude 31 days of surfing for October 2021. Now here's the thing, I do this for two reasons. First reason I do this is to get better as a surfer. I enjoy surfing, I want to get better, I want to progress. Second reason is because I live very, very local to this beach. In fact, the beach is here, house is just here. I'm extremely fortunate. I understand people don't have this access. Like a lot of people are landlocked. A lot of people spend the whole year and then they get a week to go to the beach. I'm very, very, very fortunate. So I'm accessing the beach, roll out of bed and go to the beach, right? So to let that slip and to not use it would be a waste for many people, right? So if I can go out there and surf every day, even in slop, and come back with a video to help you lot get inspired when you can't go surfing, that's a win. That's a win. The bonus is I get better and I have the fun, but we share it all together. And I read your comments. When you tell me what I'm doing wrong, you tell me what I could be doing better, I read all that, and I'm putting all that in my head, A lot of it I miss and I don't quite get. I know you guys have been saying you got to end properly, do floaters and stuff. That'll come. I hope that'll come, right? I hope I get that kind of skill. So that's what I wanted to hear. That I do this for two reasons. I love doing it. I want you to be able to live through it vicariously with me. The problem is my content gets buried on YouTube. Now, I'm not going to make this a big deal, but if you could share this video off YouTube, like grab the URL and just paste it somewhere, surfing forum, say look at this dickhead in Australia, he surfed every day for October, some of the days were lousy, some of the days were good, he's not very good but he's trying, share this crap out. At least that'll theoretically help YouTube to go, alright, we'll put this in front of more people's eyes. I feel like YouTube doesn't like me. They don't like me. YouTube hates me, in fact. But that's not going to stop me. That's not going to stop me doing it. But it is notable, right? It is notable. It's a big ask. It's a big task to do what I'm doing. 3 cameras. You might have noticed in that video, the beach camera changed from a solo shot to a still camera, an iPad. That's because I dropped my solo shot in the sand and broke it. So not only is it a big ask, it's a big financial burden, and when the results come through 100 views a video, YouTube are just having a giggle at me, right? They're like, this guy's having a shocker. But I'm still surfing every day, and I realize that is a beautiful thing. Not everybody can do it. I'm not complaining. I'm just asking if you can share this off YouTube. The other thing I was going to say super quickly, if you're looking for a wetsuit, there's always been a 5% discount code in my About section for Arzen wetsuits. Great wetsuits, great wetsuits. I feel a bit guilty though. I feel a little guilty. My videos get no views, so I don't feel like I could ask Andy at Arzen for another suit, even though I need one. Yeah, I gotta bring in more views, right? If I'm gonna maintain Arzen wetsuits and Bell Surf Wax as a sponsor, then I gotta bring in more views. So I guess at this point I'm begging right now, yeah? Help me surf, help these videos get views. And look, either way I'm gonna continue. Where you could just disappear and never watch these again. I'll still do this. I'm loving it. I'm not gonna stop surfing. I really, really love it. I wanna get better. You can be here with me or you cannot. It's all cool. Just trying to lay it all out there. Just be as honest as possible. Had a little surfy today. Decent, wasn't great. 1 camera, beach camera, still fun. Now look, I'm gonna duck out of here and give you a little vista, I guess. Give you a little vista of the ocean here. And I'm gonna see you, I guess you're wanting to know when the next wave of day will be. I'm looking at summer, Australian summer, which will probably be the month of January, I guess. So we're November, December. I'll probably do January. Oh, we'll work it out. We'll work it out. But in the meantime, like, share, and subscribe. Enjoy this vista. I'll see you on the next upload.